All I've been doing was coming to content like Nori, or not Nori for him, Halsey, and that's about it. Well, CR as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Crow001 here, about to bring you today some good old fashioned arcade. And while that's being said, I would like to thank my number one and two sponsors of all my streams, Tatum443, Chubbs Bunny. They make everything happy fun times. With that being said, I'm entering live content now. There we go. Oh shit. Haha! Oh god. Oh shit. No! Oh god, I'm stuck in the mist. And the fight is just tremendous. Tried Luska with my guildies, and it was interesting. Using referendum. Is it?
Oh my god. You can see trade, right?
Oh, not in the Nori challenge.
Oh, someone named Teardrop said, sell me your bitter teardrops, please. And I said, why sell you yourself unless you want to buy yourself for 50 million? And they said, yes. I said, I'll sell you for 50 million. And they said, how many do you have? I don't think they understood it.
They want to buy their own name. Oh, I did a library earlier, just a little while ago, and got myself the belt, Brawler's belt.
Ah, fuck. I need that.
Disciples Brawler's belt? I thought you were an archer.
I can turn it over to a Swift one.
Oh. And then I found this cool, swanky, kind of swanky costume, but it worries me that it covers up my headpiece. Let's see, where did I get this time? Failed auction notice. It doesn't happen. Million challenge. Back up. Pop. Intelligence earrings. Not bad. Stone that. Did you get your 10 malicious soul stones, by the way?
Yeah, I'm on the next quest.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, nice. Dean's coin purse. Let's see here. Devin! Welcome to the stream, my man. Today's been like really crazy. Crazy busy right now. I've just been going from like one thing to the next to the next. It's kind of been a blur.
To the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next.
Oh my god. One of the one of the creepiest ones was doing what do you call it? The speedboat. Trying out the speedboat, noticing it. Yeah, money.
What just happened? What'd you just do?
No, it's what you did.
You bought them from me?
Huh? No. You caused someone to buy mine.
By advertising mine.
You said that
Yours were probably cheaper than the auto that I did.
Bitter teardrops. Alright, so I get this Disciple Brawlers, but right now it's considered useless until I can get my hands... Oh, and it's leather, too.
Yeah, the Brawler and the Swift are leather. Disciple and Serenity are... Serenity and... forget the other one. Are... cloth.
Hold on, just to make sure I'm not going crazy here. Alright, that's not VV in chat right now. Okay. It's Devin.
I really should join your stream right now.
Are you needing Sunlight Arceum crystals, by the way?
I am not, but Ivia is. She's buying all of them.
Is she on?
No, she's helping her husband then going to bed.
Oh, damn. That's 780. I'll put 12 hours. Good enough for me. I need a costume chest. Is there a costume chest?
Yes, there is.
Now, how do you unlock the costume chest? I feel like it's an achievement.
Check your collections. It might be in there.
Collection.
Because I know I can get it from the credit shop. It might be a diligence thing, though.
No. Wait. Maybe it's under combat. The guy asked me if I had any because I sold the Ridge, and I said I don't know what it is. And it comes from Free Ditch, and I was like, well, that's for. I never go to Free Ditch. That's ridiculous. Why would you ask me to go to Free Ditch?
Oh, they're asking for Dragon Essence.
I said Dragon Shards. Thank you for the purchase of my Dragon Shards. Not Dragon Essence.
Yeah, what they're thinking is of Dragon Essence. Which, if you turn it in on Free Ditch instead of in the Nuya or Harania trade ports, you get Dragon Essence.
Those people.
Instead of Onyx.
Ridiculous.
I don't know how to get bitter teardrops.
You have to go to Free Ditch and talk to a lady there. Wait, really? I can get the Nutcracker costume from 20 heartfelt gifts? I don't have to do the snowball thing? Wow. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna look this up here. Costume chest. Dun, dun, dun. So, how's your day going, Devin? If you don't mind me asking. Uh, yeah, I think you're right. I think the costume chest thing is only found somewhere. Was it under diligence? Music chest, furniture chest, instrument chest. Is it under credits?
God, that's expensive for an achievement.
What's that?
Crash Grand Blues dive helmet. 1 sea breeze essence, 3 gold ingots, 5 silver ingots, and 5 sturdy essence. All it does is allow you to breathe 1 minute longer underwater and lights up the darkness.
But it's for an achievement.
1 sea breeze essence requires 3 star shard ingots and 1 starlight arcane dust.
I'm not seeing this costume thing.
Grand Blues dive helmet?
No, costume closet. Are you shitting me? Costume closet is 1,275 credits. What up, Tandem? It's been a little bit. Since last you saw, I got got a speedboat. Use 100 iron and costume design scraps, semi-treated skeins, 50 disciple tears to create air door. Restaurant menu, 100 arc. God damn, that's expensive. For a costume? Oh wait, one of these was about to pop. There it is. That's the... What you talking about, Tina? I ain't cheating. Use the cheetah. Only 2 people currently watching me. So I could try to see if I pull off another one of those pack runs. Is there anything that could catch a speedboat?
I've never tried racing.
Okay.
I'm supposed to go to 2 crowns for your stuff, right? To start it.
Oh no! You're talking about the family quest.
Or go to Ynister.
You go to Ynister to take the quest, then pop over to 2 crowns.
Your character looks janky when he's running.
He's a dwarf. That's what dwarves do, man.
He's going belly first.
He's got a big belly. He takes after his
Well,
man.
he is using the weight to get momentum.
I mean, yeah, and then he does like a weird jump that makes him look like he's hop skipping.
Oh, right, I can't do that right now. I gotta wait for something to sell.
Oh, because you don't have enough money?
I've got 45 silvers.
Alright. Sure.
Time to go hunting.
Drink the water. I mean, you've helped me out quite a bit. I'm willing to give you one of the packs.
I'm already warping away. Oh my god. What do you guys... I am so glad I have push to talk right now.
Alright, so this is what I want to show you, Tandem. It ate up a lot of my resources, but yeah. So you can hold 4 packs, and then theoretically 3 more people plus me, so that's 4 more. And then I think 4 people on each side. So if I had enough people, we could literally get like a merchant's vessel's worth of stuff. Let's see here. 26. Alright, let's see here. 26 5. 130 gold. Alright. Yep. I got an idea. Got a plan. Got a man with a plan. What's up, Tandem? What the happens, bro? Oh my god. You would say that.
That's the kind of shit my roommate wants to say.
What Tandem said?
Not exactly, but along the same lines.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Is your roommate also watching?
No. He doesn't care about this game.
Huh. I could have swore we had lots of cannons all over the place here.
Considering it's a peace thing, they probably took it down.
Oh,
they can't shoot from a peace area.
I hate that I do this every time. Speed, McFly, speed. Perfect jumps. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Stupid small legs can't jump. Thumbs up. Haha. Jump. No. Damn it. Come on. Oh my god. These ships are not for me. Go. Speed. Whew. Tandem, are you like reciting lyrics to a song? It feels like you're reciting a lyrics to a song. And Vantos, you said only 3 days left on my sub. What sub, if you don't mind me asking, Vantos? It's like go faster and north-south direction. Oh, diesel. Even though I get none of those proceeds. Oh, another thing, Tandem, since you've been gone, these are our new leaders. And in the candidates for next race, there I am at number 4. I was at 3. Looks like Zetsu's pulling away from me. So I'll have a nice solid 4th place. I mean, yes, that's true. That would be kind of funny, but also, okay. So what they're pointing out is, yes, I'm 4th, but I'm also 9th. I don't know who's voting for me, but oh, that's one thing I forgot to say, Loops. I realized all the islands in the sea have opened up. So if you wanted housing there, dun, 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 dun. So at the end of every month, they take the is it top 9? I don't know what the rankings. Something like the number of heroes elected, 6 of each. So the top 6 candidates are picked from the listing. So if I'm in 4th right now, as long as I keep my thing, I'll be one of the candidates that could be voted for out of the 16 total candidates. And people can withdraw and whatnot. So right now, as we speak, me and my buddy are literally in the running. And I got a feeling people are going to pull some sort of weird shenanigans. And I'm going to be a hero. And one of my my helper will also be a hero. You are kind of hearing half a conversation because one of the guys is chatting in this area. Is it? I'm reading your thing. Or are you asking about the other person? Because Tandem's talking in Twitch. I'm not seeing anybody talk in YouTube or Discord. Hey, Loops, I found a sunken ship for you.
I can't hold my breath long enough to explore one.
Do you not have a clipper?
No, I don't. Only boat I have is my speedboat.
Oh, gotcha. Alright. Because clippers come with the breathing apparatus. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. What events happening? Hereafter Rebellion starting. Kadoom.
I might go in and try to do that.
Let's see here. An hour and 30 minutes. Golden Plains battles, that sort of thing. Tatum, why don't you hop into Arcade so I can power level you, my man? I want you to join content with me. I want you to be a hero just like me. I want you to have the biggest mansions. We'll be the Super Dwarven Brothers.
9K gear score.
You hit 9K? Congrats.
I upgraded my daggers to divine.
I'm still at 616, but that's because not enough onyx. Even the 40 that I was getting was not enough. So I'm running this this run so that I can get money, or not money, get onyx. Because each one of these should be about 30 onyx. 26 to 30 onyx, so almost a 1-to-1. 1 gold to 1 onyx or less. God damn it, Tandem. That's a goddamn inside joke. Oh, man.
Looks like Crumple Foam is making an Owen. Or at least a very good battleship.
He's a goddamn mad lad, is what he is. He's just going through the regrade tree, not giving a shit about success or failure. I mean, I'm trying. The water's fighting me. Yeah, that's what I thought it did. Okay. So, east to west, the speedboat has trouble. North to south, the speedboat is gets a speed boost, so it's not an all-arounder.
With boats, it is never too far. I think they actually stop at Epic.
I just died. What the fuck?
He took your boat, didn't he?
No, I got spawned way out.
He took your boat.
It's at Esri's Light.
Can you despawn? Oh, you can't. You can't despawn your boat because you got packs in it.
Well, no, it's not that. I got placed at Godsand. Whew.
Thanks, Crumple.
Alright. I'm safe. I actually don't know how far this Esri's Light thing is. So I'm just gonna hug it. I was correct. Okay. So I did push it as much as I could to the light.
Axe did it.
Yeah. He almost had me.
I know if I say my location, Axe is coming after me.
No, he's busy with me. No.
Next time.
There probably won't be a next time, good sir. I did a calculated risk when you were trying to log in or whatnot. Is the cargo buyer here? Yeah. No, wait, that's the seller. There you are. Confirm. Well, I wasn't scared. I mean, I thought I was gonna be scared, but then since I saw Esri's Light, I just knew I had to gun for it. Owner's mark. Nice.
Hey, Axe, say location. I'll see if I can get Crumple to come over so you can PvP.
He's at Esri's Light. He has a galleon out by Esri's Light. Well, that don't matter.
Doesn't matter if his boat's in a peace area if you summon a boat to push it out. Ooh, my larceny just went up to 7.
Each one sold for 30. Alright, despawned his galleon. Mm-hmm. Well, of course I network with the West. But my network isn't about PvP. It's about resources. Why PvP when we can make a fuck ton of money in other avenues? What does PvP get you?
Thank you, Crumple.
I said something about Crumple went to war?
Crumple Thumb of the Nui Alliance changed the state of Western Huron Mountains to war.
Oh. Let's see. Yeah, 28 points since last time I saw him. Still stuck with these Haram stuff.
I love Nation Chat right now. It's so wholesome. This is all in your head. You're tripping.
Interesting. If you really want PvP, Axe, just spout out in your nation chat, or shout it out, saying, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna do this. Be brazen about it. If you want PvP, PvP will find you. I'm gonna run a full merchant ship from one part to another, and then you actually do it. No, it didn't find me in any corner.
Yeah, because I basically announced it to you where I was.
Yeah.
I told you the region, and you figured out where I was. I'm almost never in a peace area.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean by hide.
And Axe Crumple Thumb's actually on their way over to where you killed me.
I'm about to go there.
I mean, what's the point in doing the other stuff, man? Of course. The only time I don't send peace ends on stream is when very few people are watching.
Crumple's here if you want PvP, Axe.
Of course I like making gold. Don't you? Unfortunately, in this game, there's lots of ways to make gold. A lot of them less riskier than others.
Ooh, Crumple's saying he probably won't show himself again. Ouch, Axe. A healer doesn't think he'll show up.
Tell Crumple, if he's over there, that he's most likely watching my stream to pick his opportune time to attack.
Crumple said, yeah, he's a sweaty nerd. Got nothing better to do than stream snipe and AA.
What did Crumple say?
Got nothing better to do than stream snipe and AA.
But why PvP if you want to build your axe? I'm trying to...
Or when someone's taunting you to PvP, why don't you show up?
True.
Even if you know it's going to be an easy PvP because they're a healer, why aren't you taking the easy PvP?
This isn't a PvP game. This is an open world game with PvP elements in it. If this was a pure PvP game, there should be no safe zones. I wouldn't.
We're at the River Fiends by where you killed me if you want to come over and PvP Crumple.
Yeah, this is an open world game. Why have housing in a PvP game? Why have vehicles in a PvP game?
Well, I have PvE in a PvP game.
True.
I mean, if you want a true PvP game, it's called Call of Duty.
True. Or Fortnite, or...
Fortnite's actually a better example than Call of Duty.
That game forces everybody to fight. And you have to be, like, extra particular if you try to do a pacifist run. Yeah, but time investment does not equal PvP game.
At least with Fortnite, you don't have to pay for anything.
True. Well, no, you got the
PvP is
what
the
is it?
only free way.
Isn't it V-Bucks or something like that? Isn't that what?
That's their version of credits, yeah, but it's all literally just visuals.
Yeah.
I've known no pay to win in there.
Didn't they have stuff like Thanos and stuff like that? Really overpowered shit. Thought I heard that.
Endgame for you is PvP.
Yeah, that's your endgame.
Your endgame is whatever you find fun
True.
and worth your time.
I mean, it sounds like he finds his time is just PvP with crafting on the side, far side. Am I? Let's have another conversation, Mr. Ten City.
Are you ready to go for another 5 hours, Axe?
I like this. Let's have another conversation. Welcome back, Tandem. Ten Cities of the belief this is a PvP game. I'm of the belief this is an open world game. No. If you'd actually known what happened, there was a war games going on at the same time. You did attack our CR. That makes sense. But then we won the war game. But in the middle of the war game, we took out your CR for our thing. And then we came back, won our war game, and then after that went to the Aurorian Crimson Rift and finished off our thing. Well, that sounds like a bad problem. Why did you guys allow pirates to finish your CR? I thought you liked your PvP. I mean, we jumped over there, killed one of your bosses, then decided to jump back to finish our war games. And then after that, to finish off the rest, we did the Sun Gold Crimson Rift to finish the rest off that we did not finish in the first go. There are PvP elements in the game, but Crimson Rift in and of itself is not a PvP thing. it can become PvP because people choose to make that part PvP. But the event itself is PvE. I am in a what do you call it? I'm in a PvP tandem. I'm in a PvP Discord that's meant for only West people that have to be vetted. Well, I mean, we're having a conversation. I like to have conversations. Why do you get frustrated when I'm having conversations with you? It's so weird. Did you get angry? Why are you in peace zones? Oh my gosh.
Does it matter why he's in peace zones?
And I haven't been standing. I've been walking around. Doing my thing. But again, as I was saying previously, this game isn't PvP. It just has PvP elements. I mean, my character has 2 perfectly working legs. So why not walk around? Sounds like a waste of time to constantly jump on a mount for 2 feet of distance. I like to, use my time effectively. Actually, wait, no. I don't want this mount. Take this one. I think this one's gonna piss him off more. So as I was saying, this is a PvE game with PvP elements, but it's not a pure PvP game. So, what's your definition of a PvP game? So I can make sure we're on the same page.
And remember, you got to use your grammar.
True. And sentence structure. And verbiage. And able to articulate your philosophical belief. You know what? I know what I'm going to do.
Me? Or Kroll?
I don't know, a good dozen times today. Yeah, I think so.
And died once.
No, I'd have still died. You just asked how many times have I died. You didn't say what killed me. As
I
if
think he's talking about me.
as PvP deaths for me, once. You. But I've died currently today over a dozen times. At least. Maybe 2 dozen.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't have died at all. But I do have potions and these things called sandwiches.
True. And sometimes I'm learning new mechanics, which is what kills me. That way. Well, let's see here. The library did that for the first time, or twice today for the first time. Luska, with a whole crew of people who have never done Luska, and I had done Luska, but as a passenger on a fully decked out galleon, and we were on a newbie's galleon doing that. But those are mechanics. You have to know what you're doing. They're things that you learn from repetition and experience. And also learn group dynamics to get your group to understand the differences. Well, I've yet to fight Black Dragon, but yes, Black Dragon would have mechanics. So does Kadoom, so does Red Dragon. Every single one of these instances has mechanics. So do the raids, so do the dungeons, so does Halcyona, so do the arenas. They all have mechanics that you have to learn and understand. Hell, even in these maps, there's mechanics to learn. There's equipment that has mechanics that you have to learn. For example, the speedboat. Never piloted a speedboat till I crafted one. Old School Arcade is a PvEP with a PvE in, but Arcade Unchained is a PvE with a PvP in. Huh. Now that is something. Oh wait, wrong way.
I did figure out that I hate these fucking river fiends because they jump at me. That's a mechanic that they have.
True. True. Turksa reminds me I need to do that one too.
Your Western Weekly?
No, well, those, but the Haradrim thing. But I'm not doing my Western weeklies. Not right now. Because they're
Yeah, not right now because of the stream, but...
Well, no, not that. It's fucking boring on stream. Because it's mind-numbingly, fucking talks. Well, what's the difference between an ability and a mechanic?
It's a mechanic, actually. Because I can move away when they jump, and it doesn't trip me. But if I don't move or move forward, it trips me.
Yeah, I'm really asking that. You have formed a distinction between an ability and mechanic.
You're the one who's saying he knows everything.
It's just to get our definitions correct. True. Because in that one, there was just nothing but PvP. This isn't even worth a debate. If you can't tell the difference, I wouldn't play them. I'd go some personal research. Well, you're making a very definitive distinction between the two. I'm of the belief abilities are mechanics. Mechanics are not necessarily abilities. Just like, what is it? Bugs or insects are bugs, but not all bugs are insects.
Yeah, I know people I would call bugs.
You keep going to the ad populism fallacy. I don't know why you keep doing that, Ted.
Common sense isn't.
Because clearly,
Follow that.
Clearly, as we're having this discussion, you believe ability and mechanic can't overlap, can't be one and the same, can't have anything in common with each other, which honestly sounds ridiculous.
So a boss with a cast time has an AoE effect in front of them. Is that an ability or a mechanic? Axe. Mechanics and abilities, filthy.
We're talking about abilities versus mechanics. At this moment, we originally started with, is this a PvP game? And he has moved the conversation to abilities and mechanics. I did not say that. Again, you do this a lot. You misquote me. And try to misconstrue what I said. No, I said abilities can be mechanics, but not all mechanics can be abilities. There are mechanics to Halsey. You may not think about them because you learned them way back in the day. And then there's also a relearning period between the old school legacy version and the Unchained version. Depending on when you stopped and when you started again, would also affect your mechanic learning on that front. So what you just described there is a very specific ability and a very specific mechanic. I do agree that ability is a one-time use skill. And you use it, but it's not over. You use it, and then it goes on cooldown in most cases. Or it comes right back up to be reactivated again. And it also can be of not a skill variety, but can also be of items. Items can be, in a definitive sense, this skill bar or whatever is filled with things that could be considered abilities.
Honestly, if you don't enjoy these debates, why be here? Why not go somewhere else?
Because he wants to find a weakness in the stream to attack. But that's alright. I'm perfectly fine on that. And why do you keep going to... Every time I hear you say, you know everything, it almost sounds like you're saying, you don't know anything. A mob jumping on you and attacking you is an ability, but it's also a mechanic. They intended for the mob to jump on you. And if you know that the mob can jump on you, you have learned the mechanic and can avoid the mechanic and the ability.
Or at least the penalty.
Or the penalty. Well, it's all right, my man. It is it's very humbling to be able to admit one's own mistakes and ignorance, but it's also a way to learn and understand the different things and hopefully come to a better understanding. That's all. But why would I do that? I'm not particularly inclined to write a guide on ArcAge. I don't think anybody's particularly inclined to write a guide on ArcAge. No, what I described to you literally is in any game. Are you saying mechanics and abilities are all exclusive to ArcAge? Well, sure. What do you need help with? No, I'm gonna be here on the west side, maybe. And it's literally because of forming networks and friendships with everybody around me. I mean, you yourself, I'm just assuming here, you yourself have formed a network of close associates and or friends to play this game with. You've all decided to specialize in your own areas so that you can communicate with each other and work together to enrich and better all of your guys' experience in the game.
Axe, I'd rather him be here than me, even though I'm almost 10k now.
And good sir, don't besmirch me by being a 6K. I'm a 6.1K. Good sir, 6.1K. There's a little difference there. Not much of one, but there is a little difference. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I can help you out, Axe. But anyway, you were asking for help and whatnot. So what is it you need help with, Axe? So hopefully I may be able to help you out.
You said you think that 2 crowns?
What's that?
Your thing's at 2 crowns?
Yes. Did you do the one thing?
Yeah, I went over there and now I'm coming back.
Okay.
And I've got the gold for it.
All right. Heading there now.
What do you mostly do for gold? Mr. Shanks wants to know.
Oh, so trades, instances, dungeons. And every now and again, a trade pack to sweeten the deal. But most of the time, I play the auction house. I look at some of the stuff on the auction house that I think is weird and imbalanced in certain ways. And then I push it over the edge. At least that's what I try to do. Yeah. For example, which I'm glad for this, Axe, you actually hooked me in on a untapped market that I was completely missing on. Alright. Be there in just a sec. And that's when I was talking to you about what it takes to make an Aranor Axe. And you were doing your high and mighty, I know everything, blah, blah, blah. Oh, get out of PvP, get into the PvP zone so I can kill you, blah, blah, blah. During all of that kerfuffle, you got me in to understand what types of, Travis watching next? Okay, let's see here. Where are you?
I'm right in front of your stuff.
Oh, good. Go. Quest trade. There you go. All for you. And then you just walk it over there, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, now I was grabbing up all those olives, which is a market that I feel is sorely lacking, but there's nothing I can do about that. But anyway, so under your thing, Axe, you pointed that you were all about that Aranor Axe and wanted to build it, whatnot, and the materials needed for it. But you're not the only one trying to build Aranor gear. And looking at all the Aranor gear needs almost the exact same materials. So I looked at the materials, looked at my resources, and filled a niche. For example, oats are a very valuable cash crop. Enough that it actually paid for my speedboat. If you were the one purchasing them, which I think you were, I thank you. You paid for my speedboat. But why do you have 20 plus seed beds? That's a real question right there.
I'm using 12.
No, I understand why you or me or any non-PvP styled person would do that. But why would a PvP person care about not PvP stuff? Why have housing when you could just kill people? Why care about anything else but the kill? The thrill of the kill. I can understand if you got into fishing because you're killing fish every time you fish one out. So in a weird way, you're getting a lot of kills that way.
And with lost or pass.
No, I understand you, Filthy. That's you. But the way Ten City always talks, everything has to be bloody and destructive and kill. Can't he just chill out and veg out? Be cool? Well, I mean, as you just admitted to, you don't PvP 24/7. You do other things besides PvP. PvP should be the only thing you want to do. You should be like in all the arenas 24/7. All the the faction war. I don't know about dungeons. I think those are all PvE. I think all of these are PvE, so you should probably avoid them too. Yeah, so you should only really do faction war and arena. And then all the world bosses have the potential for PvP, so I understand doing those.
I have the Oscar pad if you want to see him now. I'm gonna come back to Mary since you're there.
There's a 15k gear score, a 12k gear score in the middle of town. Sounds like prime PvP territory. Exactly, 10. If this is a PvP game, you should just be PvPing. If there are no, I guess, reds for you to kill, then kill the greens. The game allows it, right? Fucking just kill away. Here, I give you permission, if that helps you. It helps you clear your card. I, the 6k gear score hero, give you permission to go ahead and just tear a new asshole through the Eastern Pirates, my man. I did play Legacy. I didn't PvP in Legacy.
Did you just run out of Mary?
Yeah, north, heading towards Zewstone Plains. Why? What's up?
Oh, I was gonna show you the Oscar pad.
Oh, you unlocked it already?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, damn. Is it big?
Nope.
Do you feel cheated?
More of a brat than anything.
Man, the pictures don't do it justice. They made it really fucking small. Wait a second. Are you fucking kidding me? They just shrank down the dwarf model.
I got a little you.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Fuck out of here.
Hang on. Stick around for a second.
What up, Great White? How you doing, my man? I just ran some packs out of Heedmar. That was pretty good.
There we go.
I'm confused. What am I supposed to be seeing?
I changed its name.
Oh my god. Fuck it. Alright, I'm dying. Server's going pretty well. If I understand correctly, some of the bosses are taken by East, and then a lot of them are in like Pseudo Limbo. Like I think Leviathan and some of the water-based ones don't get completed. Oh, there's that too. So in rankings under candidates, there I am. And then, yeah. Oh my god. Maybe that counts. I don't know what the Advanced Arch Pass gives you, but I'm assuming it's goddamn much for 3,000.
It's double the length, and you get a festive year sleigh at the end of it.
Does the Year Slay have trade packs potential?
I don't think so, but it's got brakes, so it's a car. It's not anything bad.
You know what, Tandem? I don't think I'm the best pro player. The best pro player here is obviously Axe. Because when I think pro, I think someone who could kill someone. And he's the best at it. He kills hundreds of thousands of people every day in this game. He sleeps, leaves, and breathes their death. Me, I want them to live. Even the East Side, I want them to live. Because they help grow the economy. Oh man. He just goes through starting areas, ripping apart all the noobs. It's like fucking combine going through wheat. That's Axe for you. Oh man.
If I didn't know better, I thought you'd be sarcastic.
Why would you want Denny and Tyr to be merged?
If you want Tyr around, go join Tyrannos.
Well, Filthy is part of Tyrannos. So he gets to see the East Zerg and I guess the West trying to fight back. I don't know if they are on that server. I know that they got like a crap ton of people. that popped over there, including Chubbs. I think a good server we could merge with if there was ever a merger would be Stena. She's on Tyrnos now, Great White. She and a good chunk of her guild, I don't know, good most of her guild jumped over there. I think Kumo's over there because I don't see him in our rankings anymore. And in Tyrnos, their rankings end at like 1800. And if I remember correctly, he was 1700. No, you're still here. I guess you're not talking. Yes, she's west. Yeah, she's west. Because your west is the weaker faction. So she joined that with most of her guild. I think they found themselves nice property and have been getting back into the swing of things. I don't know if she'll be your guys' hero in the next month. She may be.
Hello, am I back?
Yep, I can hear. Okay, so I was about... well, she left me with a couple of gifts. She left me a farm spot that's worth about 4,000 gold. And then taught me how to use it correctly. And since then, a bunch of other people have been trying to get it off me, and I'm saying no. I refuse to sell. Yeah, I even renamed it Chubb's Gift. Just to make sure I never forget it. And the final part of her lasting gifts is because of her. Let's see. I don't know if I could do it here. Maybe I can. We'll see. Nope. Give me a sec. I'll head some water to show you. I mean, she could still be watching the stream right now, Great White, and seeing you put such vulgarities. Oh my god. Cruz! Welcome to the stream, my man. You missed it. I had a nice, lovely conversation with Axe, where Axe got frustrated with defining definitions, so he insulted me like he usually does. Perfect demo. I never watched that show. Huh? When you do the "you know everything" line is when you get frustrated. I mean, he's right here. Tensity is Axe, so you can get to the roast session if you want. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. The problem is sarcasm and jokes in text form don't translate. So, knowing how our arguments went, I logically took the most aggressive stance that you think would be, which is you know everything, don't you? You can't relay volume, pitch, tonality in text. Text is just text. I guess you could do it by doing like those, what is it, the Mass Effect 2 aliens do, and put like ha joke, and then put your sentence, and then funny wit, blah blah blah. But then I don't know, I think the other people would make fun of you. An 18k gear score person comes to me asking for gold making advice. I would tell them do things that I cannot do. So I would do drill camp, free for all, snowball, so that you get those badges, sparring arena, those I would avoid because they just waste time. Faction war, all three, every time you can. Raid, Red Dragon, do it as often as you can. Fall from City doesn't pop. Kadoom, do that as much as you can. Sea of Drowned Love, do that as much as you can. Abyssal Library, do that as much as you can. Noriet Challenge, also, all that time. Hereafter Rebellion, do that as much as you can. Serpentis, do that as much as you can. And I guess Ibis Sanctuary, because that looks like something to do. And do that as much as you can. After that, I would then tell you because I'm using your skills, I would go to the dungeons and I would knock out every single Greater Dungeon and Mist Song and Howling Abyss. And that's using all of your fighting. That may be normal for me eventually. Well, you asked for gold making advice. If you didn't know about dungeons, I hence informed you about dungeons. And the dungeons that I would be doing. Other gold making advice is form a network of people that they come to you for things, you come for them for things. Because when that happens, people come to you for specific advice and whatnot. I mean, unless you want to try to do the solo route, you can. There ain't no shame in being a solo player. There are ways to make money as a solo player, but you would probably be bored out of your mind. I'm just assuming. I'm just going around picking out this fruit. It's my olives. 206. How to make 100K for Xehanort? Sure. You find a niche and fill it. What is something no one else is doing on the server? And then you plug the hole. For example, fishing. If you max out fishing, you have the thing called advanced fishing. If you are weaponry person or whatnot, you just gotta look. They're always empty. Except for the dungeon gear, which I'm assuming gets fed into different stuff. So I would be building possibly weapons? Halsey just popped if you didn't spot it. Yes, you can do that too. Though, you'll probably have a target on your back. When and if you start doing that. Like, for example, in a game called EVE Online, someone created a bank of EVE, and then when the bank had something like 1.6 trillion ISK, if I remember correctly, there's somewhere around there, 1.6 to 6 trillion ISK, which is the game's currency, the person embezzled it all into his own account and then took off. And their game allowed that. Because they said their game facilitates that because the game tries to be a part of like a facility to real life. I don't know if that could work in ArcheAge. So I don't know if ArcheAge has that excuse. It may. Well, that would be nice. Well, see, you have to make the guild, and then you have to organize the guild. To make 100K with the guild, you need to be able to focus everybody in the guild for purposes to be able to make the money. For example, back in Legacy, I tried to get my guild organized so that we would have a secondary internal black market and a secondary, and then you had the external normal market. So that guildies got a cheaper deal, and they all expertised in their own ways. And they make sure that their deals maybe not give themselves as much profit, but they still help each other out. So if you had one person who specialized in like the base stuff, like if you had one person specializing in every specific type of item to make Aranor, you could be the Aranor Factory Guild. Who all their resources are pulling into Aranor, selling the Aranor, and then giving everybody a cut. I mean, true, you might have a hard time with that. But what happens if on stream I just never go to the PvP zones? Well, I'm already a part of a guild. That I enjoy the guild structure that I'm a part of. And as I said, these are ways to do it. You don't have to do it. Properties. Okay, there we go. I just had to restart it. So, when we're talking about mechanics of housing, visual mechanics is there are two different underlying mechanics. First is the spawn bases are on the one side of the map, and the two defensive bases are on this side of the map. Win by taking out the other defenses. Okay, that's one mechanic. Mechanic number two is how the normal match goes. The normal match goes, Nuians head here, Huronians come down here, they meet on the hill, because they always meet on the hill. Every now and again, Huronians might come to the road. The Nuians might come to the road. After the initial fight and engagement, you will see that they are dying, and so they are pulling back. They move to secondary points. These guys might be too aggressive and they rush forward, try to capitalize space. Being closer to the spawn point, the spawners get to rush in. Throughout all this, pirates are going around indiscriminately killing whoever they want, because they're pirates. Even if they might have allies with Huronians, they don't give a fuck. Because not all pirates are the same. we were talking about abilities and mechanics. I did not distinct between PvE and PvP. Simply abilities and mechanics. The strategy that is implemented is because of the mechanics that are involved in the game. Another mechanic in this game that is a mechanic that everybody knows about but no one gives a fuck about because it doesn't affect the rest of the Halsey mechanic is the AFK timing system. So that everybody has to move or whatnot, and people that sit in the base, they're performing their own style of not adding to the kill count. I'm assuming from those firing shots, they're having some sort of siege cannon upon the thing. I think that could also be considered a mechanic, the allowance of siege weaponry in the mode. This is a mechanic. It just popped up, the heartening flares. No, the part I was pointing to was the heartening flares appeared on the map. That's a mechanic. This is a mechanic. Weird unintended mechanics are that there's plants that can be harvested in this mode. I think that's an unintended one that was a leftover from the original Halsey map that they put into place, and they never got rid of it. Hence why every now and again you'll see people, they'll say something like in the XP bar or something like that, oh, someone harvested whatever material. This is an ability. That's what I'm activating. But it has the mechanic of turning me invisible. And then the systems that go into this whole invisibility system. Those are all mechanics to it. This is an ability. It summons a Power Stone pet, which then has mechanics that it can fire off, which are also abilities. The ability to right-click to auto-activate use is a mechanic. The buffs and whatnot, these are all mechanics. They're also abilities, so they have that overlap. Because I'm trying to show you that there are a lot more things that are mechanics and abilities. The whole raid system, that's a mechanic, but it's also a feature. Well, I mean, as we've discussed, you argue about what's an ability, what's a mechanic. I can showcase it to you here, and your response to that is, who cares? But that seems to be your response almost every single time that I've thoughtfully explained out my answer. Your response is, who cares? No, we were talking about ability versus mechanic. You gave the example about a mob attacking someone versus a boss mechanic, to give an example. I retorted that by going into Halcyona. And then now that we're in Halcyona, I can fully show you the different mechanics of play. This win-loss thing, that's a mechanic. If you get tired of arguing, that's all right. That's perfectly fine. I'm not ranting till I'm right. I'm just showing you my point of view. Because you've only had your point of view. Hence why, when comparison, it does make your brain hurt. Because you're thinking about different things to wrap your mind around that you had wrapped your mind around. Hence why, when I ask you questions or whatever, it's so that I can wrap my head around how you're thinking. You're talking about Steven Crowder? Kinda. I haven't gone off topic. I'm still talking about mechanics versus abilities. That was the initial topic. Every time you've made an example or alluded to something, you then are saying that I'm going off topic. I'm not going off topic. We're in the purview, the big bubble of ability versus mechanics. Then you gave an example, still in the thing. I followed along, but then I also pointed to a different thing to compare to. Yes, that is the password and login mechanic. It's also a security thing. Could be a subset. Like I said, ability versus mechanics. I didn't just stop at game mechanics or real life mechanics. That's a separate mechanic interacting with the first mechanic. And then you also, in that same thing, you're also learning your mechanic. Because mechanics and abilities can transcend gaming. I'm of the opinion abilities can be mechanics, but mechanics can't always be abilities, if that makes sense. I would say farting is an ability. The mechanics to farting are all the things that define a fart or how a fart is made. It's not a win-loss. It's just a conversation. Yes, everything has mechanics. We live in a world of rules and mechanics. You did not start there. You started earlier than that. Hence why I wanted to define your term, what's an ability, what's a mechanic. Because we started way before Black Dragon mechanics. That was your example. My example was everything here is an ability that has mechanics attached to it, but there are mechanics in the game that aren't those abilities. Because they are both mechanics. One, Zelnessa, thank you for following. I appreciate it. I really do. That's a type of mechanic, but it's not all encompassing. And those are consequences to those mechanics as well. I didn't say I had to be right. I don't know why you keep saying I have to be right. So in a sense, that there are game mechanics that aren't available for you, even though you have your abilities. Yes. So, okay. So imagine. Let's see here. See if I can whip up something here.
I agree with crucifix.
Yes, very, very close. Give me a sec to try to pull something up here.
Ability, mechanics, trigger. They're connected.
Okay.
To the point where there's.
Alright.
Oh god, he got out the MS Paint. Everyone run!
This is game. I don't give a fuck. Then. Make sure I wheel my thing. Okay. So the game has a base mechanic. How the game loads in. That would be your code. You know, all that. And then on top of that, so you got layers upon layers. And you got layers upon layers, upon layers, upon layers, upon layers. And you got other layers upon layers, upon layers, upon layers. And then sometimes you have things that overlap on the layers. Okay. And so in one, this is your ability. This is that boss's mechanic. These are results of those two mechanics interacting with each other. And then you also have all the underlying things that define what's a boss, what's an ability.
Crucifix BD is Black Dragon.
So that's an ability that gives me a mechanic, that gives me leadership. This box is an ability. It has several mechanics tied to it that you can activate to get a result. This way. Yes. If you fail to perform it, a new mechanic activates, resetting the encounter. But they're all interacting with each other. Makes sense. Makes sense.
And second healthy.
I already maxed out my housies. I would have joined you.
Yes, Filthy, it did.
It's a philosophical question that has no right answer. If I remember the argument correctly, you can take the thing that it did fall down. Falling has a sound, so it did make a sound. But some people are of the mind that if there is no physical one to witness it, then nothing happened. Oh, Kadoom popped. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Man, I would have liked Red Dragon.
Let's go. Red Dragon doesn't happen till Tuesday at 11 p.m. People can choose however they want to answer it. There are some people who believe it is. I don't think so. They are different, but they're both mechanics. I've said it. I even showed it in picture that they are mechanics, as I described it. So they are mechanics, but they are different mechanics. Yes, but they're all words. They are different, but they are words. I mean, that's what I've been arguing this entire time. Abilities, as I'll repeat my thing, abilities are mechanics. Mechanics are not necessarily abilities. They are both fruit. Can you explain it as I was 5? Okay. See, how can I describe complex thing? Okay. Cats and dogs are different, but they are both animals. The word cat and the word dog to describe those species, which is also another word, are all words that we have put to label on different things so that we can colloquially point to something and say that is that. What is there to be wrong about? You keep saying you won't admit you're wrong. Okay. What am I wrong about? we share a certain hierarchy, yeah. I don't get over technical. The argument started off quite literally technical, because that's what we're arguing about, techniques, technicalities. If you want to simplify it, we can argue simplification. But if I recall correctly, I did not disagree with you on your simplification. I was disagreeing with you on the broader mechanics. You kept boiling it down when an argument wasn't at that level. It was on this level. Because I am showing you on the higher level order that we were arguing, abilities can be mechanics, but mechanics doesn't necessarily mean that they're abilities. That was my argument the entire time. I didn't say that they were equal. Never made that argument. You assumed I made that argument several times, in fact. I've also said that, Cruz, that I'm not wrong, neither is he. No, it was a bit. See, again, you forgot the initial point. It was abilities versus mechanics, and then you boiled it down with your example, and then I said those are different. They're both mechanics. And both are mechanics. One has a sub-label of boss mechanic. The other one has sub-label of what is it? Creature attack or something like that. Or creature result of creature attack. No. Oh, fuck. Run. I need heals. Thank you. There's nothing to be wrong about. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Why are you looking for wrongness in a conversation? We're talking on like two different wavelengths. That's a time mechanic. That's a smaller time mechanic. But as Cruz has said, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing to win. Yes, and then there's a respawn mechanic that has two different mechanic abilities attached to it. Everybody's firing different mechanical abilities to this creature's mechanical health abilities. God damn it. No! No! Run! Whew. That's mechanics and abilities. Well, I'm using the mechanical ability of the double jump glide to activate the ability glide, which then produces the mechanical effect of the glider. Then the glider has the mechanics of its flight from its abilities and mechanics. I'm when he gets frustrated, as I've quite simply put it, he does the "You're right, man. You know everything." I would also believe that, Cruz, because you're typing in all caps, and he conveniently ignores your all cap messages, and he's responding to me and not you. I mean, you could drop the N bomb. That's perfectly fine. You drop it, I ban you, you know. I mean, most gamer bros drop the N bomb. I figured you were one of those. Oh my god, are we dying? Are we seriously dying? Why are we all frozen? Okay. There we go. Hell yeah. To get the warrior token. Nice. Mission. Their own progress. Got it. It'll get real spicy, chat. True. For like a little bit. For a little bit, it'll get spicy. Don't have permission. Alright. Bounce. I'm actually a minority, Filthy. And I am whatever pays more. I get to fit in that weird niche. To some people, I look Samoan. To others, I'm a Filipino. To some other people, I'm Asian. To some racist assholes, I'm a half-breed mutt. I'm an island N-word to some other racist assholes. Okay, I think I could do it here. do over here? Yeah. Island, the Mexican slur. I get that. So as I was telling you, Cruz, Chubb's Bunny, with her final gift before she moved, I think Great White, yeah, Great White. She gave me this speedboat in a certain way. She gave me a Thunderstruck tree that I used in the crafting of the speedboat. You never Filthy. You never watched Dave Chappelle? He had a skit on it. No. Because I do not feel comfortable relating to that, because I do agree with Dave Chappelle in that his jokes became from laughing with him to laughing at him. It's alright, Cruz. I mean, that's how these debates go, my man, my bro. And it gets a lot of people watching. True. Hey, get that even glow right. Oh, right. Oh, right. I need more Kadoom crates. Exactly. It was a conversation that involved people having to be right and wrong for some reason. Even though I never said anybody was right or wrong. Mm. Tandem, one of the awesome patrons, always interacting, always have fun. Why do you want to ban Tandem, Filthy? my god. You guys have literally been all theoretically spamming chat. Now, come on. Come on now. Don't be trying none of that foolishness. Yeah, man, fruit tree. Huh. On my screen, I see it as just one, and I see in the stream thing that shows me a separate chat that it looks like it did in fact spam. That is weird. It just seems like he really wanted to understand, was it? That's all. That's all I wanted. Can someone not be a was it? Because it was a bear? Because it just had no hair? Oh. There we go. Some olive trees. No, Filthy. Let me check opinions. Damn. Wish I could get that Polaris cub. Treasure. No, it's not that one. Olive tree. Fruited olive tree. Oak tree. Oh yeah. Such an idiot. Hmm. Okay, that's weird. What the hell did I turn in? Seven in a row. What the fuck did I turn in? I don't remember. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Dun, dun, bum. Nah, man, it's a drift. We need a drift competition in this game. Or a racing competition. Oh my god. It's so amazing. Have the wacky Olympics. Land stuck. Let's go. Okay. No, I was looking at this is the one. Man, I could always play some music in the background. I got some public free things. Dun, dun, dun. Place of interest, Solry's Gate. That's it. Is this Solry's Gate? Nope. Play Drake. Motherfucker. How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Okay, hold on. I think I got an idea. Okay. Go into the woods here. Dun, dun, dun. And drop. Okay. Not here. Where the fuck is Solry's Gate? Oh. Solry's Gate. Is that the literal only place of interest here? Let's see. Points of interest. Ah. So there is others. Alright. Give me a sec. There. Let's see if this plays. Let me know if it's too loud or not. Might be too loud. Are you guys able to hear it? Oh, I know why. No. I'm hearing it. Wait, does that mean this entire time you haven't been hearing in-game audio? I just realized that. Oh my god. I apologize. I didn't even know the game audio wasn't playing. Alright, hold on. Okay. Let's see here. Ox. Enough. Input file. No. That I would always have audio over no audio. So I'm trying to figure out where the issue lies. No. Okay, I think I solved the issue. Alright, I'm gonna go sound settings, sounds. Playback. That's right. Okay, that's why there's the issue. It's supposed to be this one. It says default. Okay. Alright, now are you guys hearing it? Alright, no. Alright, so menu, restart audio engine. Okay. Oh. Alright, man. Alright, I'm trying to solve the issue here. There we go. Okay. You can hear that? Okay. So I have to completely close out of ArcAge and restart it. Because it's still linked to just the headset. Or the headphones. So that's why I can hear it, you guys still can't. But now that I got it all set up, there you go. Oh my god. All right. Let me know if it's too loud for you. Have you never heard this song? This is Jupiter from the Hoist collection. You may have. Looney Tunes took some inspiration. It has a very similar vibe to the Kill the Wabbit, Kill the Wabbit. I don't remember the name of that song. Still trying to find some public domain songs that I'd like to listen to, like Rhapsody and Red and Green. I haven't found a public domain version of that song. Or Rhapsody in Blue, that's it. George Gershwin. The original 1924 recording. Oh, so that's in public domain. The original recording of it. If I can download it. on. Here it is. I'll put this as the second song. There we go. Alright. I don't know if I'll just climb all up there. Maybe. Is there an expiration thing? Nope. Successful. Figure up the auction. Screen's black because reasons. It'll come back in just a sec. Yes. Yes, this is a mechanic. You being able to kill me, that's a mechanic. The stream sniping, not so much. Because the game doesn't give that to you. But it's a mechanic of streaming. So it's a side effect for me. No, this is still not a PvP game. Still an open world game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I turned in some more Heedmar packs, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you guys, appreciate it, I really do. Let me go to the ending screen right now, there we go. Thank you guys for coming, I appreciate it, I really do. If you like yourself, please follow or subscribe. That being said, I'd like to thank my Patreon supporters, Tater443, Chubbs Bunny, and, yeah. With that being said, you guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your stream.